Hello, everyone. Dr. Lisa L. Campbell, the Growth Motivator, back with another book. This week, I am reviewing Michelle Williams' book, Checking In: How Getting Real About Depression Saved Her Life and It Could Save Yours as well. So, Michelle Williams, known for her success with Destiny's Child, as well as her own solo career, takes us deep into her personal experience with depression. And in the book, she offers this unfiltered look at the realities of mental illness. And so her book really has three main strategies, if you will: checking in with herself, checking in with God, and then checking in with others, which she credits as this approach to her own recovery. As usual, I have five growth moments as a result of reading the book. Number one, the importance of self awareness. Michelle emphasizes the critical role of being self aware as your ability to recognize the signs of mental illness. She shares how her acknowledging her depression was the first step in seeking help. If you don't do this, I encourage you to do a regular check in with yourself to assess your mental health, whether it's a mental health app, a mental health, or a journal that you keep. It's an ongoing process to check in with yourself. Now, number two, the power of faith. In her book, she talks about how faith was both a refuge and a source of strength. And for her journey, she discusses how spiritual practices can provide comfort and perspective in the midst of those mental health struggles. And I too believe in that same power. Number three, community, 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 community. Michelle stresses the importance of social support in her recovery. Checking in, as the title says, checking in with others, she found understanding and encouragement, which helped her navigate those dark, dark periods. It is very important that you recognize that you are not alone. You need a supportive network. And let me just be clear about this: it could be friends, it could be family, or a mental health professional. Be open about your struggles and ask for help. I remember when I was experiencing my own mental health challenge, where I decided that I was going to take my life by ingesting 30 Tylenol. And I don't know if it was the pumping of the stomach, right, to get the Tylenol out, or the 6 hours that I spent at a mental hospital. If um, that was the moment that I realized I was struggling. But I realize and I know today that you're not alone. Number four, you have to overcome the stigma that's associated with depression. It is a reason why we don't get help. Michelle talks about how she overcame these barriers and how you too, I too, can seek assistance without feeling shameful. I have to be honest, it wasn't until I wrote my book, Grow With Me, that I even shared that I had that suicide attempt. I think sometimes we go through life, we put the stuff in a little box and we just file it away. But honestly, being open, keep yourself educated about, things that can trigger you, because mental health is normal, just as important as physical health. All right, number five. So number five, beyond checking in, Michelle talks about how you can manage stress and really help balance your mental health. So whether it's physical activity, watching what you eat, Sleep, sleep, sleep. 8 hours of sleep for me is critical. And I remember experiencing times in my life where up at night, I was just up, like looking up into the ceiling, right? But I recognized when I was feeling that way. And I will tell you that regular physical activity helps me fight it because I can just fall asleep without taking Tylenol PM or melatonin or ZQL and all the things. So, do what works for you. Incorporate physical, mental practices into your daily life. And it can really, truly improve your physical state, your psychological state, your emotional state, all the states. So, checking in for me was a moving and an insightful memoir that serves as an important resource for anyone looking to understand more about depression and seeking encouragement in your own journey. Please know it's okay to not be okay, but help is there. You have to reach out. This has been another weekly book review. Please scan the QR code afterwards to get a copy of my book list, and I'll see you next week.